Hey guys, welcome back. So in my last video, you were probably noticing me talking about the vintage stuff, and I really kind of regret not making videos on all of this because I built a lot of sets from this vintage stuff, and yeah, I kind of just didn't make videos on it. So I'm just gonna go over a couple things real quick on stuff that I made and stuff I still have. So first off, all this vintage stuff is from this. This is my uncle's entire Lego tote from when he was a kid. So all of it, and this is the stuff that I've been like kind of trying to go through. It's all of it mostly is like there's like some non-Lego stuff in there, obviously. Some just like random pieces of toys and stuff, obviously from back when he was younger. And also he gave this to me when I was like 5. So there's obviously some more random stuff. Like there's an eye. I have no clue why. But yeah, I've been going through and I found a lot of sets in this that I've already gotten part together, but one thing that I did that I'm not really proud of is he had all the instruction manuals to all of them, and I threw them all away. So, yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. Anyways, I'm just going to go through this first. This is kind of the stuff that I pulled out, just some stuff to work on. First off, this is all figures and the horse pieces and stuff. There's not really much in here that's worth anything. There's some Fabuland in there, too. It's just some stuff I pulled out of there, and some stuff I partied together like this. I'll show you that in a minute. That's the train conductor from the, I don't remember what set number it is, but it's a pretty popular train right there. And a lot of horses, so I'm thinking about like putting the horses together like with some of the like more medieval stuff. We obviously have some of the train track from the train set, which we'll get to. I parted some of the train set together, but obviously the mountain pieces. These, I gotta figure out what sets these go to, because we probably have those in there as well. And I have a lot of these kind of yellow pieces, these yellow walls. These kind of, I don't really know, I don't think these are old, because it has a sticker on it. I think that's the modern, light gray. I think that might be the modern. Obviously these things, this might also be modern, I can't really tell. Not in the best light, obviously. This piece I'm excited about. I know this is from an old, I don't know if it's System or Legoland set, one of them. It's the plastic, like, sail piece from the boat. I remember seeing this in the box a long time ago. This thing especially, I can't really find out anything about this. It's obviously really dirty, as you can tell. But it's some kind of, like, wind-up thing. I don't have the wind-up piece, I don't think. I'm still going to go through the box and see if I can find any other stuff, but so far, yeah, I have this, which is, it's different. And really mainly all the other stuff, like there's some door pieces. And some of the other stuff, I really don't know what it is yet. This piece as well, I'm going to have to figure out what this is from, because I can probably part that together. Some flags, I don't know if this is old or not. I have some old stuff that I'm going to show you, so I'm going to get this cleaned up and we'll cut to the first set. Okay, so the first set, and probably one of the best sets that I parted together first, is this. Now, obviously, as you can tell, it is not complete whatsoever, but the figure is complete. I don't remember what the name of this is. I should have wrote the names down, because I had all the names to all these, but I don't remember like hardly any of them. Yeah, he's all there, and obviously you can tell I have one of the doors. Obviously, they're with blue bricks because I didn't have the doors at the time. But I found one of the little shutter doors, or like the shutter pieces, in the tote. So I'm gonna replace one of these, and I'm gonna find the other one because I'm sure the other one's in there. And yeah, it opens obviously. And I'm using just a 1x2 plate because I didn't have that little hook piece either. I'm still looking for that as well. But this obviously opens, and there's the interior. The instructions were awful to build this as well, obviously, because they're old, and I was using digital instructions. So I'm not sure if everything is even, like, the same color. I know these pieces are not the right color. They're supposed to be, like, the dark gray for the rock wall pieces. So those are not the same color, but, I mean, most of it's complete, actually. I didn't see these in there. I'm going to try to look more, though. I haven't gone through it that well, but yeah. So that's the first one. Obviously, again, it's not completed. I don't have the other figure. I might try to part him together, though. Yeah, we'll see. And then we come to this set. Now, this set is It's interesting. So this is all I have of it so far, and I mean, it has everything with it. It even has the actual, like, wire piece, like the motor piece in it. So all this is like the actual motor piece. I don't have the top piece of this, the gray like plate that would go on top. I don't have that. But this is the full thing. So it's set 7722. It is the train from that. Yeah, I'm surprised I had the little that magnet piece. You know, I'll just take this off. Surprised I had this little magnet piece still there. I actually only had the bottom motor piece of this. I didn't have the plate here, and I dug through one of my other totes. Somehow it ended up in there, so I found that. And again, most of this isn't complete because I don't have the door here either. So I'm using a window and some bricks. I guarantee you I have that door somewhere on both sides. I don't have it, so we'll look for that. Again, most of this isn't complete. I don't have the little, like, there was something here that's red. I don't have that either. And also, I don't have the roof piece either. I had to part it together with some other slopes because it's like, I think it's one full roof piece. I don't have that. Just some stuff on here. But it's somewhat complete. I don't have the hoses either. Like, I'm just going to stop pointing things out because it's making it look worse. Anyways, it's mostly somewhat complete. I'm going to try to get some more parts for it because I guarantee you they're in there. I have every bit of the track. I guarantee it. I don't have... Actually, one more thing. I can grab it real quick. Yeah, I don't have some of the... I think it came with some switches. The switches completely broke because I remember breaking them. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But I have this as well. The signal. And it does work still. So I have this. And I had to glue it. Right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. I had to glue that because this piece snapped off. And I found that, surprisingly. Yeah, I have this for it too. So that's all I have for that set so far. Still trying to part it together though. So yeah, that's it for that one. Let me move to the next one. So moving on, we're going to this one, and here's the boat for it. I don't have that flag piece. I'm using just a white flag. I also don't have the right pole piece there because I'm using a lot of them for another set. Just another set uses a lot of those black like pole sort of pieces. So I guarantee I've seen a ton of them in there. So I have to go back to the tote and find all of them. Yeah, I have the boat's complete minus that and like the pole. But this. I'm surprised I had the plate. When I seen the plate, I already knew that this was probably going to be put together. Has the old palm tree with it and everything. The cannon, I think that's a modern cannon. It looks like a modern cannon. It's the same piece, but I have to find like the original because I don't think that is the original. And the two figures, that's all I could complete of them. I don't have the hats. I don't know what happened to the hats, but I don't have those. I don't have like the little things that go on the sides of them or anything. So this is it. I know it comes with another figure too. I don't have... but we have the actual flag piece, which I think that's the flag piece of it. It looks like it. I'll have to go back and double check. It also might be upside down. I can't tell. I'm going to have to go back to some pictures and look through it. And then one more piece right here. This is supposed to be like a curved piece. I don't have that, so it's just a brick. But yeah, this one's probably one of the most complete ones. I do like that one. That's a pretty good one. And I have a couple more, so we'll get those. So then we have this one, probably one of my favorites. I remember this name. This is Broadside's Brig. So we have this one. I think it's 100% complete. I'm not positive. Obviously, I have the actual flag for this one. I know the other set I just showed uses the exact same flag piece. I had to kind of decide on which one I wanted to use the actual flag piece for, but I chose this one because this one's the most complete. Oh, I do need to switch that. So this right here, this is supposed to be a three tall brick, and I have that. I found it a couple days ago, so I'm gonna have to switch that out. But the figures are pretty much complete. Again, these things are not the right colors for them, so I'm gonna have to find those. But otherwise, it's mostly complete. And then we have the little door in the back with the prisoner in there. So yeah, this one's mostly complete. I don't think it's 100%. Yeah, it's not, because I missed another one of those pieces, so I have to use, it's a bar with a stud in it, as you can see right there. So I'll have to find another one of those. And oh yeah, the plate, it's not actually the actual long plate. I'm using some smaller plates to build it, because this is supposed to be one whole piece here, and I could not find that. Yeah, anyways, that's mostly complete. Again, none of these are going to be 100%. I'm just going to go through and dig more and try to find the actual pieces. I know I don't have that piece, though, so I don't know where I'm going to have to get that. Yeah, that's mostly it for that one. And a couple of figures real quick. I did manage to piece together a lot of the Dragon Knight figures, which I'm really, really excited about because I loved these guys when I seen them a long time ago. I used to play with these all the time in that tote when I was, like, again, 5. So I'm missing one of the little, like, the bat wings on this side of him. But he's mostly together. I'm so glad I found the flag piece. Like, that's amazing. And also the cape on the back. I have that as well for him. So yeah, this is, I think that's 100% complete. Then we have this one with the shield. Again, I love the shield piece. Missing the top little plume thing on him as well. I probably have that in there. I'm going to have to go to, like, the bottom of the tote to try to find all those little ones. Yeah, he also has the cape on the back. So I do like that one. This one's the one that doesn't have much, but I'm pretty sure it's still kind of complete. Again, with the shield and the little small cape on the back. Those are always weird pieces, the little plastic capes. So yeah, that's it. Pretty much it for those. I just wanted to show those off real quick. Now the last 4 sets I have, these are not from this collection, this tote here. This is from Bricks and Minifigs. I bought these out of a bag it was like a project bag. So I mean, this is it. So this is, I had the instructions for this one, so I'm glad they had this. So I had the full instructions, and then this is the set. All this one was missing was the figure, and I have a ton of the Spacemen because I have like a Spaceman collection. So yeah, that's that. Also, he had a ton of Spacemen as well because a lot of the space sets in there. So I'm gonna have to part together the space sets because I already know there's a lot of them in there. I haven't even gone to the space stuff yet. That's that little set. The next one, this instruction manual, this is a little more rough, but it's still there. So we have the instructions. Actually, I don't think, well, here's the set. I don't think this is actually the full instructions. I think it's just a part of it. Yeah, so this is not the full instructions. So yeah, but that's somewhat there-ish. And then this, it came with this too. This looks like it should be with the set, but I don't see anywhere on the instructions. All of the instructions aren't really a thing. Yeah, so it came with this little build here. And then this is the set. Again, this one, I think this one was fully complete, so I don't know why it was in a project bag. This one was fully complete. I only paid like $5 to $10 for all these sets there because they're pretty small. And then this one's instruction manual is the worst by far. So it's all taped up. Every bit of it is taped. But there's the set right there. And someone, I guess I don't know if they wrote on it or whoever owned this wrote on it. This is a set, again, fully complete, I think, for the most part. I didn't really look at it that close. I'm pretty sure it's fully complete. I know this piece right here is bent, but yes, yeah, so these like fold out. It can like walk. So this is pretty cool. So there's that one. And this last one here, this one's probably my favorite. So this is the instructions for it right here. And then this is it. See, I really like this one. I don't think that's supposed to go in his hand though. Yeah, this is it. This opens up. See the figure in there, and then it's a really interesting build. How like the feet move down and the arms move. So, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, thought that one was different. So I cleared him out. All these, by the way, this is the only ones he had was these 4. So yeah, I bought all of them. So yeah, this is kind of what these sets is kind of what made me want to go through the vintage tote I have, because I never really went through it. I went through it a long time ago to get a couple sets out. But I didn't really like do a deep dive in it to find all these sets I just built. So yeah, so I'm sure if I went through this, well, I wasn't old enough, but I was old enough when he gave it to me and I went through it like originally, every one of the sets would probably be complete. But yeah, because I used that too when he gave it to me. I used it to just build anything I wanted. So that's why a lot of the sets are like not fully complete. But most of them are pretty complete, so I'm kind of happy about that. And this is what they all look like, what I've done with my shelf. This is the Spaceman collection. Again, it's not much because I'm not really keeping up with it. I kind of stopped after like I think it's the brown one. I kind of stopped after that one. Yeah, there they all are up there. I don't think I missed anything. There's the instructions right there. Yeah, so I have a little bit more to go, on the shelf at least. So I might try to complete some of the space stuff from it because, well, this has changed a lot, by the way, so we're not even going to talk about that. But this is still pretty full. Obviously, like, there's, like, a lot in it still. Like, these are all pretty full. So I'm sure I could find a lot more sets in here if I really went through it. So yeah, we'll probably do that at some point, because I'm not nearly done, because all these figures and horses go to something. So I guarantee you I can part these together. There's some, like, the Octane guys in there. seen one a minute ago. Yeah, there's just a couple different figures in there. These are just the ones I pulled out from it. There, right there is the train conductor for the train set. So yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. Yeah, that's basically it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna try to keep you all up to date with anything else I pull out of this thing. Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed, and yeah, see ya.